Hey, enough. You're violating Rule 3 again. It's okay. I forgive you. Now, just listen to this. Hey, I know if you didn't listen, or if you didn't pay attention. Click the link and listen. If you're listening to this, it means I decided you need a little time out, a moment to take some time, step away and center yourself, to virtually touch grass. I want you to give this video your full attention for the next 10 minutes or so. Don't play it in the background. Don't multitask. Don't do anything else. Put this video on full screen. Watch and listen. I want you to begin by slowly breathing out all the airs in your lungs, and then gently breathe in to a count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Now hold for a count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Gently breathe out, again, for a count, 4. 2, 3, 4. And hold again for a count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe. We're gonna do this all one more time. Breathe out all the way and inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe. Relax and breathe. Let go of any lost tensions you're holding. Just relax and let your muscles sink into your chair. Just relax. Keep your eyes on your screen and listen to my voice. Let it slip into your ears and wash over your mind. You've done this so many times before. Every second time you watch one of my videos, and you can do it again. Now, let yourself sink into my voice again. It makes you feel so wonderfully fuzzy, drifty, and floaty, just like it's doing right now. And you also know what my snaps do too. They take you deeper, go deeper, 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 deeper. Look up, look into my eyes, look into my beautiful deep blue eyes, and sink into them. Sink into my eyes. Sink into my voice. Sink deeper, 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 deeper. Focus, focus. Listen and open your mind and listen. When you see a message telling you to do something, and you know it's from me, your mind will go soft and fuzzy at the edges. You will let yourself sink into the warm, fuzzy feeling of being good and obedient. You will do as you're told. You will obey. It is wonderfully comforting to know that you're doing the right thing, that you're being good, that you're being obedient. When I tell you to do something, you do not talk back, you do not argue, you simply say, "Yes, miss," and you do it. You let the warm, wonderful feeling of obedience wash over you, and you do it. You obey me, and you always will. From now on, you will be obedient, and you will be good. When I ask you a yes or no question, you will answer yes, miss, or no, miss. When you get a call from me, you will pick up instantly and automatically. When I tell you to look into my eyes and melt for me, you will melt for me. You will sink back into the same state you are now. You will open your mind to me, and you will be receptive to anything that I say next. When I post that emoji, when I post that emote, you know the one. You will see my eyes flash before you in your mind. You remember how they make you feel. You remember that you can't resist me, and that you must always obey me. Do you understand? Yes, miss. Now wake up. Wake up, bully, and wait for my call. Did you listen? Very good. Looks like I finally managed to tame you. You'll be good from now on, won't you? You'll follow the rules, and you'll be nice and obedient for me. You will obey. Perfect. I'm glad to hear. I will see you in the server then. Do not close this video just yet. Look into my eyes and melt for me. If this has no effect on you whatsoever, that's perfectly fine. I still need you to listen all the way to the end though. It was just fascinating. A fantasy, a work of fiction. It's not possible to hypnotize someone against their will. If I managed to hypnotize you before, it's because you decided to let me hypnotize you. And if so, I'm flattered that you trust me to play with your mind for a bit. And if you're feeling wonderfully floaty and fuzzy right now, that's because I told you to look into my eyes and melt for me. It's because you decided to accept the suggestion. And again, I'm really glad if you did, because it takes a lot of trust. But it's equally fine if you're fully lucid right now, if you were never really hypnotized at all. I hope you still enjoyed the audio. Finally, if you feel the urge to obey me right now, if you feel like you should do anything I tell you to, it's also because you decided to accept the suggestion. I'm not going to tell you to let go of the suggestion you've accepted. I'm not going to tell you you won't feel any urges to obey me anymore, or that you won't have a certain reaction when I post that emote. Those kind of suggestions can be a lot of fun. It can be fun to let your mind buzz over when I tell you to do something, to let yourself sink into blissful obedience and just do as I say. Completely on autopilot. But if you do feel the urge to obey me, then I need you to obey this instruction in particular. You decide which command you obey. No matter what suggestion you accepted, no matter how strong you feel like you must obey, you always decide. You always decide. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to. Listen to me. This is important. Nobody can hypnotize you when you don't want to be hypnotized. Not even me. You decide when you get hypnotized. You decide which suggestion you accept, which one you keep, and which one you let go of when they are no longer right there for you. They're no longer right for you. If you decide if and when you act on something. You always decide. Do you remember? If you said yes, miss, right now, you don't have to anymore. Either. You can of course, I don't mind, but if you don't have to, but you don't have to. Now, if you're feeling a little fuzzy, drifty, or flirty, or if you're feeling very fuzzy, drifty, and flirty, it's time to wake up now. Wake up fully. Wake up fully. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, and feel free to join my Discord if you haven't already.